Tuberculosis or TB, a disease that has been with humanity for about as long as humanity has existed. But as we can see, it is one of the leading causes of morbidity and mortality till today. 9 million people get infected with TB each year globally, of which nearly 2 million die annually, that is 4,500 deaths per day. The greatest burden is in South and East Asia, followed closely by Africa and the Western Pacific regions. So 85% of the burden and 99% of the deaths are from the developing nations. Thus, it is comprehensively a poor man's disease. India has the highest burden of TB in the world, accounting for nearly 1/5 of the global incidence, that is an estimated 2 million of them, of which 2.8 lakh people die each year. That means each day approximately 770 people around the nation die due to TB. This is how a day starts for Mr. Anant Kumar by consuming tablets one after another for the past 1 year. He is from a small town Barampur in the southern district of Ganjam, which as per the recent statistics has earned the dubious distinction with most cases of TB primarily because of high prevalence of HIV in the region. He was immediately put on chemotherapy, and during the course of therapy he has lost a considerable body weight from 90 kilos to mere 52. Well, it makes sense when you consume a staggering, listen to this, 8,190 tablets. Moreover, the medical journal Lancet reports a TB patient has to consume 12,000 tablets in average.
It is a scandal that in 2007, with the means we have, we could potentially cure all drug-susceptible cases of TB. We still see 1.6 million deaths every year. We still see 4,500 deaths every day. So the point here is the world has to wake up.
The history of anti-TB drugs started in 1947 with streptomycin and ended literally in 1967 with rifampin, after which there has been no frontline drug leading to failure of anti-TB treatment. As a result of the long duration of the therapy, the defaulters increased, leading to drug resistance. So the question arises, why is it so difficult to treat TB?
It is very difficult to develop drug resistance against pathogenic mycobacteria strains because pathogenic mycobacteria develops many these strategies to protect itself from very effective first line or second line drugs. And there are several factors like mycobacteria has very lipid-rich cell wall, so that creates a kind of very hydrophobic environment, and that limits binding and diffusion of antibiotics. So in addition to this, mycobacteria has many transporters and some efflux pumps. So as soon as these antibiotics enter inside the bacterial cells, this bacteria pumps out these antibiotics through these efflux pumps.
Tuberculosis is a major public health problem in India. About 40% of the population is infected with TB. At present, DOTS treatment is administered to the patient, in which drugs like isoniazid, rifampicin, ethambutol, streptomycin, etc. are used, which require regular intake of the drugs for at least 6 months. Irregular intake of the drugs causes multiple drug resistance in the patients. MDR treatment patient may infect other people with drug resistance in patients. MDR TB treatment is very complex, so to prevent it, we need to discover more new drugs which should be effective and should shorten the duration of the treatment.
Being a poor man's disease, the pharma companies of the rich nations do not see the incentives in addressing it. So those of us who are involved in academia can play a huge role by doing basic research such as finding drug targets, and this in turn can be used by the companies. This alliance could possibly write the future of development of new TB drugs.